Good morning, children. Now in today's session we are going to see that is for 7th standard English and unit 3 prose, a prayer to the teacher. Now this lesson is based on the speech that is made by Subrata Bachi, founder and CEO of Mindtree, as part of the convocation address to the International Academy for the Creative Teaching Bangalore on January 6, 2005. Now that's given, listen to your teacher delivering the speech. Now that is, the lesson is with speech given by the Subrata Bachi, that's founder and CEO of the Mindtree. It's a great occasion. Occasion means it's an event, you can say. Okay, it's a great occasion of the 2005 batch. Okay, which year? 2005 batch of graduating teachers. So they are giving the graduation for the teachers. It's also a great day for the faculty. Faculty means that is teachers and administration who manage the affairs, business affairs, administration, who have given the world another set of people whose impact is going to be appropriately that is much large. Okay, whose impact means that's effect. Okay, that effect is going to be large. And I'm honored to be here with all of you to share your joy and your hope. So what he's saying, I'm honored means great respect. Okay, I'm honored to be here with all of you to share your joy as well as your hopes. Now, he's saying, so I seek your indulgence. Indulgence means that is someone who do what they want. Okay, I seek your indulgence. First, I pray to you that you teach me the value of inclusion. Inclusion means nothing but the value of all the people, whether it be rich or poor. So, you should value all the people. We should respect all the people. Okay, this is called as inclusion. The people's inclusion is important for him, for me to do well in life. So, without the inclusion, I will not know the boundaries are meant to be pushed, not to be lived. So, you will not know the limits without knowing the inclusion is saying. For example, he is giving about the inclusion. So, that is, I clean my house but empty my garbage on the road. So, we are keeping the house clean. Yeah, so, we are keeping a house clean by putting a garbage in another coupons already, putting a garbage on the road. So, why we are not keeping the road clean but we are keeping the house clean? That is our selfishness. India, that is known as humanism, there is no human activism. So, that is, we are keeping a house clean but we are keeping the road unclean. So, this is not good. Same way, this is because the road is not included in what I feel is my own. So, the road is not my own, but house is my own. So, we have to feel that road is also own and we have to keep clean and put it in the dustbin. So, that we have to do that. Same way, I feel my own child, but do not ask if the maid has eaten today. So, we are feeding. Nama child, nama kolandingalukku saapadu utrom. But nama or servant, nama maid means servant. So, nama or servant to nama veetla enna irukanga, but we are not asking them whether they have eaten or not. Nama kekroma kadiyadu. So, we don't even ask them because they are not included in our family. Yeah. So, but you should not be like that. So, we have to see equal, whether if it is our child or whether you are servant. So, we have to see them equally. Then, I take my child to the movie. Movie means but do not ask him to call the neighbor's child. That is, neighbors, but we are not calling them. That is, the child is outside my zone of parenting. So, teacher, teach me inclusion. That is, they are different from our family. They are not from our family. So, we are not calling them. So, it is not included in the inclusion. So, we have to see all the people equal. Okay, we have to treat them with respect and equal. Then, I pray to you to teach me to communicate. To communicate means to share the information that we are talking with each other. Yeah, that is communication. Then as I get caught, that is a cutthroat, that's a competitive competition we have. Everyone we treat here that the survival depends on impress. That is power to impress. So, the more I impress, the more I communicate. Okay, so the more we impress means more we can communicate. That is, teach me to speak and able to write. So, what he is saying, teach me to speak. He is asking the teacher, teach me to speak and teach to write also. And able to convey. Convey means that is, carry the information what I feel. Okay. Now, he is telling he wanted to communicate with how many here? He wanted to communicate with the simplicity of a child. To whom the simplicity of a child means that is innocence of a child and the nakedness of a flower. That is nature of a flower. Then those who cannot speak or hear, those who are dumb and deaf also. Then people less gifted, less privileged, that is maybe rich or wealthy, whether they are poor than I am. Those who have come before, that is they have come before him, that is who are old people. And those who will follow, that is who are young ones who is younger than him. So things animate and inanimate, that is those who are living and non-living. So teach me to communicate with them. So what he is saying, the innocence of a child, the nature of a flower, and who cannot speak or hear. So we have to communicate, teach me to communicate with them. Then those are old and those who are young also, that is those who have come before and those who are going to come. And those who are animate and inanimate, living or non-living. So teach me to communicate. Next he is saying, I pray to you to make me learn. Teach me how I can learn, he is saying. That is, that one-time learning is not good enough. Yeah, that is one-time learning is not enough. You have to learn more and more, he is saying. That is, one-time learning will not be enough. I have the ability to learn newer and more difficult things. He wanted to learn more new and more difficult things also. Then some of it I need to learn very quickly. So you want to learn very quickly. And in all this, important is the process of learning. Okay, learning. And help me to learn new ways to learn, and I will make learning a joy for me. It will be, I will enjoy learning, he is saying. So he wanted to learn newer and very difficult things also. Then he is saying, as I learn to learn from unusual sources, I pray that you teach me to appreciate the interconnected nature of things. So to appreciate the nature. So teach me not just about the way the waves rise, but what causes them to fall. He is asking, the waves, they are rising. We know how it's rising, but we don't know how they are falling. So he is asking to appreciate it. That is, and the small creatures I kill with indiscriminate without care. We are not even caring about whether it's living things or not, but we are killing that creatures and using the fertilizers that making the land fertile, and pesticides to destroy the germs we are using. So pesticides and fertilizers we are using on the ground. Then I cause with men's consumerism to protect them we have to do. So we are making the nature with causing death and destruction. Destruction means damage. So we are causing the nature destruction and damage at anyone. So any one day even it will engulf me and eat me. Okay. Then each time I see a scavenging bird. Scavenging bird means that is on my city's skyline, teacher. Scavenger means anything that feeds on dead animals. The scavenger means to eat on dead animals, feed on dead animals. It's a scavenger bird I see on the skyline. That is, for example, you can say crow. It's a scavenger bird that's on the city's line. Tell me why the singing birds like sparrows, they are going away. We cannot see many sparrows on the earth. Yeah, many we are seeing the crows, that scavengers birds that feed on the dead animals. We are not seeing the singing birds. And tell me how I can see them perch, that is rest on my windowsill again. So when I will see them, they will sit on the window, okay, again. So that is, the singing birds are going extinct, we cannot find them, and how to prevent them he is asking. Then he is saying, I pray to you to teach me not just the ability to answer, but also the power to question. That's, everyone is telling me that only if we ask questions we get answers. I know only to answer, but I don't know to ask questions, he is asking. So if we ask questions, can we get answers? If we get the answers, we can tell them, we can make them how to establish the better things. So if we know the answers, we can explore them to get the better things, he is saying. If we ask questions, we will also learn how to be accountable. Accountable means responsible for every action, okay, you will know to be accountable. Then in that exchange, truth will emerge, truth will come out, he is asking. So we have to not only to answer, we should also learn to ask questions. If we ask questions only, we will know able to answer the, we will be responsible for one's action, he is saying. Then, as I learn the power of humility, teach me about all things that sustain life on earth. Sustain means that support life on earth, which comes free. That is, I will not be always questioning the ways of the world. So I will not be always asking the questions. But tell me how all things that truly support life come without payment. Come without payment, that is, which is free. Okay, that is free, it's called as a without payment. For example, the cow does not get paid for the milk she gives. Do we give the money? We are paying them to the cow? No. So that it is giving us a milk without paying us. Then the earth does not ask for money for the crops we get. Yeah. We are getting the maize, then paddy, these and all. Are we giving them paying for that? No. So the earth is giving without the payment. Then the sea does not come to get royalties on the catch of the day. Then the sun, air, river and the clouds do not get paid for their services. They are all doing the service, but they are not getting paid. Okay. Then I pray to you to teach me the power of silence, he is saying. Teach me also to raise my voice to protect the truth. That is, in the world, with every moment is going to be full of noise. So in the world, it's full of noise, and teach me to be quiet, he is saying. Teach me to learn the sound of silence. For in silence, I can contemplate. Contemplate means think deeply. I can think deeply the power within. Then teach me to make my point without having to raise my voice. So without raising my voice, I can teach me to be silent. and teach me to raise my voice, teacher, when my silence can hurt another life. So if silence hurts another life, teach me to raise my voice, he is saying the teacher. Then finally, I pray to you to teach me to develop a world of things, view of things. That is, teach me to appreciate the poverty, disease and hunger. Poverty means varumai, we say. Disease means no, and hunger, that is hungry. And no nationality. Nationality means belonging to a particular nation. They should not have a nationality. And in that world, patriotism. Patriotism is nothing but the devotion. So devotion was founded on a religious bigotry. Bigotry is a different opinion. So have a different religious opinion, different opinion they have. That is, it was bounded by barbed wires. Barbed means what? Sharp. It was bounded by sharp wires and smoking guns. Always there was a war and the smoking guns are there. And in the future what happens? That I want to create. I want to teach me the power of loving my fellow human beings. So without any fights or not smoking guns. So teach me to be lovable to all my fellow beings, he is saying. Teach me to appreciate diversity. Diversity means that is range of different things. And dialogue. Teach me to tolerate. Teach me to remove the word foreign. Foreign and foreigner. Foreigner means what? The person from another country, we say a foreigner. Yeah, a person from another country, we are calling them as a foreigner. So don't teach me to remove the word foreign and foreigner from my vocabulary. Vocabulary means list of words that is used in a language. What are the list of words we are used in a language is called as a vocabulary. Then this is my word, teacher. In this world, I do not want to be a foreigner. Foreigner means what I said, that is a person from another country. So I don't want to be a foreigner to anyone, and I do not want to treat anyone like a foreigner. What is saying? I do not want to treat anyone like a foreigner. So with these thoughts, allow me to conclude. Conclude means he is finishing his convocation address. Convocation means what? That is a ceremony that is held in institutions like colleges when students receive the degree. When they complete the full course, degree course, when they complete it, they have an event called a ceremony with the institution where students receive a graduation. Okay, children, that is called as a convocation. Here in this place, he is giving a convocation address. So he is concluding it. Concluding means he is finishing the address. So may this day remain with you forever, and may your path be illuminated. Illuminated means light up. So from here, your life should be light up, illuminated with the power of thousands of suns. Thank you and good luck, he is saying. That is, there should be unity. Okay, there should be unity in everyone, whether it is a rich or poor, so that we should not see. All are equal to them. Okay, so they are unity, and no one is a foreigner here. And all the people in the world should be siblings. Sibling means as our brothers and sisters. So all here and the people in the world are what, children? All are brothers and sisters. So he is finishing his address in this convocation. So what did we see, children? That is, all should be equal in the world. What he is saying, he teach me the value of inclusion. Inclusion means what I said, that is all the value of the people you should know. Then to teach me to communicate with others, like who are simplicity of the child, nature of a plant, communicate with them. Okay, who are could not speak or hear, or animate, living and non-living, so communicate with them. Next, what he is saying, that you learn to be, that's one-time learning is not enough. You have to learn newer things, whether it is difficult also, you have to learn newer things, he is saying. Next, what did he say? That is to the nature, that is, we should not destroy the nature, we should see them properly. And that is a scavenger bird. So that's, for example, what I said, crow. The scavenger birds are always singing on the sky, but the singing birds, what happens? Sparrows, we are not able to see them. They are going extinct. Extinct means we are not able to see them. They are getting lesser. So we have to prevent them. Then what he is telling, that is, not only we should know to answer, but we should learn to know we have to know asking the questions also. So then only then the truth will come out, emerge. And the next, what he is saying, that not only we should ask a question, that is, you want to know the things that is truly that supports a life. Supports a life, that is without the payment. Without the payment means that is free. Like for example, he said cow which does not get the milk, paid for the milk, then the earth does not get the money for the crops that it's giving. So these are the examples. Then what it's giving, that's the power of silence. So not every time there's a full of noise. So what he should do, that is teach me to be quiet, that is contemplate, that is think deeply. When we should raise our voice, we should raise our voice and when it is hurts another life, he is saying. The next is teach me to appreciate the poverty, disease and hunger without no nationality should be there. So poverty, disease and hunger have no nationality. So teach me to appreciate them. That is, it will be bounded by wires, such as sharp wires and smoking guns. But what is you want? You want to show the love, power of living along with the human beings, to the human beings. So, you want me teach me the tolerance and teach me to remove the word, to remove the word foreign and the foreigner also, that is person from another country. So, no one should be a foreigner in this world. That is, this is the world teacher in this world. I do not want to be a foreigner to anyone. I do not want to treat anyone like a foreigner. So, I do not foreigner to come inside and I don't want to be like a foreigner also, he is saying. That is, with these thoughts is concluding his convocation address. That is, convocation means what I said, a ceremony in the institutions where the students receive the graduations after completing the course. That is it. In this year, this only is giving his address. He is saying all these things. So that what did he said? May your path be, that is graduates, that is teachers may be illuminated. That is, light up your path. The power of thousands of suns, he is saying. That is, there should be unity in everyone. Okay, in everyone and everything, and everyone means that is, no one should be a foreigner, and all the people in the world are the brothers and sisters, he is saying. So, listen children, they are asking, which of these statements do you find in the speech? They are asking, inclusion is essential for us to do well in life, he is saying. That is, yes. We should neglect others? No, he is saying it is wrong. That is into mark. Then communicate politely with the less privileged people. That means true. Then teachers use teachers to communicate well. Then effective communication is essential to excel in life. Okay children, so these are the things. So in the next class we will see with the other lesson children. Thank you.